Hello, my name is Tammy. Welcome to our Hatha yoga class. Our focus, our theme is tone and tighten. Toning and tightening, lovely for our whole body. Our intention is strength in mind and in body. We begin our class with mindful meditation to draw ourselves in, finding our center. So place one hand onto your chest, one hand onto your belly, relaxing your shoulders with your exhale breath. So let's inhale and exhale breath right now through the mouth. Again, inhale. Exhale breath through the mouth. One more time. Inhale. Exhale breath through the mouth. We change our breath, inhaling and exhaling through the nose. You may continue to have your eyes closed. And I'd like you to focus on that inhale breath, breathing into your chest. Breathing into your belly, breathing into the sides of your body, into your back. And then when you exhale, letting everything soften. The inhale breath, it actually creates strength for your spine. So when we do any of the poses, holding or moving through, always thinking about using your breath. That inhale breath for the strength, exhale breath to let your muscles soften. Continue breathing. From the bottom up, you feel your foundation through your feet, drawing your skin into your muscles into your bones, to the center midline of your body. Having a toned body provides more strength, energy, and flexibility for ourselves. It also may decrease the risk of developing certain diseases, heart disease, diabetes. Continue focusing on your breath as we open our eyes and move to the top of our mat, arms down by the sides. For our first sun salutation, Namaste, toes down, and then lift your toes up and spread them out, and then place your toes down again. Lift your toes up, spread your toes out, stretch, and then place them down towards the ground. Lift up through your arches, engage your quadriceps, tailbone down, and we stand tall. With an inhale breath, Namaste, draw your arms up overhead. Exhale breath, dive forward, hinge the hips, bend in the knees, let the head hang. Inhale breath, come up to halfway flat back. Exhale, release, fold, take your hands down to the ground, step back with your right foot. Big lunge, left foot to plank. Hold your plank. Now we jet the body forward, come down to the knees, and slowly fold into the ground. The tops of your fingers are in line with your chest, and release your toes and curl those toes. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Keep your elbows close to the waist. Hold here. Inhale, hold. Exhale, hold. Your head hangs. Inhale, hold. Exhale, hold. Feel it strength through your body. With the exhale breath, bend through the knees, look to the hands and walk your feet forward. At the top of the mat, we feel our foundation, and inhale, come up to halfway lift. back is flat. Exhale, release, fold, your head hangs, and then sweep. Coming up all the way and sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands, heart center. 2 more times through. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, dive forward, hinge the hips. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to plank. So we step back, big lunge, right leg, left leg, hold your plank. We jet the body forward and lower ourselves into the ground. Inhale to up dog and curl those toes. Pubic bone down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, hold. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. The exhale breath leads us back. Bend through the knees, walk forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, release, fold, head hangs. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Stand tall, and exhale, hands to heart center again. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, lunge, plank. Chaturanga, you may come down to the knees or straight legs come down. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, hold. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Feel strength in your arms. The exhale breath leads us back again. So bend through the knees, look to the hands, walk, step forward, jump the feet forward. Now big toes touch. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Feel your foundation as you come up. Exhale, release, fold. Feel your foundation through the feet and then inhale, come all the way up. Arms overhead. And exhale, hands to heart center. Okay, add on. Namaskara. B, we add on a squat and high lunge. Inhale to fierce pose squat. Exhale, coming all the way up and dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale to plank, chaturanga, and lower. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Here we add the lunge. Inhale to three-legged dog, right leg lifts. Exhale, bend through the knee and step forward. Inhale to a high lunge, coming all the way up. Your arms may come up overhead. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg lifts. Exhale, step between your hands. Inhale, high lunge, push your right heel back. You are solid. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, hold. Kind of like a break here. Exhale. Inhale, draw your hips up towards the sky. Exhale. Inhale. Now exhale, breath again leads us back. Bend through the knees, walk, step forward, jump the feet back. Big toes touch. Inhale, come up to halfway lift. Flat back. Exhale, release, fold. Inhale to squat. Arms overhead. And then exhale all the way up and arms wrap the opposite way. Hands to heart center. One more time through. Inhale to squat. Exhale, come up and dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to plank. You may jump back to chaturanga, lower yourself into the ground. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to three-legged dog, right leg lifts. Exhale, step between your hands. Inhale to a high lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step between your hands. Inhale, all the way up, push that heel back, lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, hold. Exhale. Drawing your heels down closer to the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. We exhale, bend to the knees, walk, step, or jump the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, come up to halfway lift. Back is flat. Exhale, fold, keep your chest close to legs. Inhale to squat. Exhale, come all the way up. Arms wrap the other way. It is warm now. Warming up, so great. Nice always to warm up. That is a lot of toning and strength. Inhale to fierce pose, squat, and we hold. Exhale, hold. Inhale, hold. Draw your navel in, engage your bandhas. Keep breathing. Arms by your ears. With your inhale breath, coming up, and then exhale breath, fold, and we let our head hang. Take your hands down to the ground, draw your bottom up towards the sky. Have your chest as close as possible to your thighs. Did I say chest? Chest as close as possible. Inhale, breath, come up to, or just walk your hands forward and come up to halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold, your head hangs. And then the inhale breath leads us back up, arms overhead. And exhale, hands to the heart center. Okay, we add a twist now with our squat. Sitting back into squat again. Keep our back straight with this twist. We twist over to the left side. Your right elbow comes onto the outside. Right knee will want to jut forward, so pull it back, square your knees. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, twist. Keep breathing. With the exhale breath, you make your way out of the twist on your own time. Your hands hang below. Draw your hips up. Let your head hang. You may have your hands down to the ground here. Inhale, breath. Come up to halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, hold. Inhale all the way up, arms overhead. Exhale, sit back into the squat. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, we twist to the right side. The left knee will want to jut ahead. Don't let it. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Exhale, breath leads us back, so on your own time. Back to the center, your hands come down to the ground. Draw your bottom up towards the sky, your head hangs. Let yourself just release here. With the inhale breath, make your way back up to halfway lift, flat back. Feel your foundation and come up to halfway lift. Exhale, hold. Inhale all the way up, arms overhead. And exhale. Hands to the heart center. Into our next pose. Bend through the knees and step or jump out with the ankles, knees in line with each other. Ankles, knees, hips. Bend through the knees, step your right foot back into triangle pose. On the ball of the foot, turn, line up the side edge of your foot with the back edge of your mat. Now this left knee sometimes wants to come in towards the center, don't let it. You may have your knees straight or knee bent or straighten both legs. Inhale, sweep your arms up to shoulder height and reach forward. Exhale, rotate through your body and make your way down. Our waist is long, so instead of trying to go down a little bit further and it scrunches, keep your waist long. You may turn your gaze or drishti towards your thumb. Lift up from your foundation. Inhale, breath, making your way back up. Exhale, windmill your right arm down towards the ground, and then your hands are down towards the ground. Your foot is just between your hands here. Take your left hand, place it onto your hip. Lengthen through your spine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist your body towards the left side. Little twist for Trikonasana, triangle pose. Keep lifting out of the ground. Coming out of the twist, look down towards the ground and then windmill your right arm, left arm up. And bend through both knees and step right to meet left at the top into the other side. So both of those poses, bending through the knees, step your left foot back and turn on the ball of foot and heel is down. Again, your right, the knee may be bent, so the right knee may be bent or leg is straight. Inhale, sweep your arms up to shoulder height and reach forward, and exhale, rotate through your body, come down. You may look straight ahead or turn your head towards the sky to your thumb. Keep feeling your foundation through your feet and lift up. Our waist is long. Turning your head and inhale, breath. Make your way back up. Exhale. Take your left arm, right hand down towards the ground and your foot's between your hands. Hold here. Take your right hand on top of the right hip. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, twist towards the right. You may take your hand away from your hip too. It's your choice. Slowly make your way out of the twist. Then your left, then right arm up. Bend through your knees and step to the top of the mat. Triangle pose. Bend through the knees. Step the right foot back. The distance, the step back is not as great. Sorry, did I say triangle? I mean pyramid. All your toes face forward to help keep the hips square. And if you find, I can open up a little bit more into my hips and find that they're square, you can turn your back foot out to a 45-degree angle. Right hip is forward, left hip is back. Into pyramid, your hands may come behind, hold onto your hands, or elbows, or you can come into the reverse prayer. That is finding where it's going to work for you. Engage your bandhas. So feel your foundation, engage your bandhas, draw everything into the center midline of your body, and inhale, come to a small back bend. Lift your heart up, and exhale, fold forward. Take the left hip back, right hip forward. Look at your big toe. Our back is straight. Left knee, you may add a knee bend here too, or keep the leg straight. Inhale, breath, make your way back up. Small back bend. And exhale, release. Inhale to warrior three, Virabhadrasana. C, lift your right leg off the ground. Arms may be forward or by the sides. Toes down towards the ground. And hold, hold. You're strong, you are strong. Keep thinking about length and engage your muscles. Engage, engage, engage. Pull everything into the center midline of your body. And then slowly release, take your foot down and step forward. Great. I think it really helps when we set that intention that we are strong, in mind and body, and to really feel that through our body. Step your left foot back for pyramid. The right hip pulls back, left hip is forward, hands on your hips, or take the hands behind, hold onto your hands, elbows, reverse prayer. Inhale to a back bend. Draw your heart out. You may add a deeper back bend here. Exhale, fold forward. Look at your big toe. Keep pulling the right hip back. Your back is straight. Inhale, breath leads us back up. Into that back bend. Elongate through the spine, back bend. You may add a deeper back bend. Exhale. Release. Virabhadrasana C, warrior C. Lift your left leg up. Both legs straight. It is stronger. Arms may be forward. Toes down. Keep holding. Keep holding. And slowly release and step forward. My release is a little bit quicker. And hold, shift through the body. Into a little squat again. This time, the squat will be deeper though. Come with me if you want to make it deeper, or you can have your knees turned out to the side and you can take your feet off the mat and then add a squat like this. If you would like to come into Malasana, a deeper squat here, you may sit down, tailbone down towards the ground. Take your elbows into the inner thighs and press out. Draw that tailbone down. We sit tall. Malasana garland pose. You may have heard of that. Slowly take your hands down to the ground. Coming into a plank, you may step back or you may do a jump back to a plank. Find what you would like to do. And then into downward facing dog and hold. Come back into a plank and hold. Back into downward facing dog. Now adding on to this, alternating knee to the elbow. Right knee and then left knee. So we come into plank, take the knee to the elbow, come back into downward facing dog. And then the other side, knee to elbow, back. Alternating. Exhale, tuck, Inhale, downward facing. One more time on each side. And release into child's pose. So come down to all fours and then sit back into your heels, arms come straight ahead, forehead down towards the ground. We come to all fours, toes down towards the ground. Take the right arm up to shoulder height and thumb is going up to the ceiling. So it points up to the ceiling, it's easier on your shoulder, and left leg lift, toes down towards the ground, hold. Keep breathing. Thinking about that inhale breath to support the spine. Engage your bandhas. Draw the navel in. With the exhale breath, take your hand and knee down to the ground and then into the other side. Inhale, lift. Our shoulders are relaxed. Toes down to the ground. And touching my plant, it's like I'm shaking, shaking its branch, handshake. With the exhale breath, down to the ground, into child's pose. Yeah, in child's pose now, knees turn out to the sides, uncurl the toes, sit into the heels. Getting our stretch through our hips. Coming up, back to all fours, toes down, then to downward facing dog. Step forward with right hand, left hand, downward facing dog. Hold. Bring your feet, so your second toe out to the edge of your mat. On each side, your second toe is on the edge of the mat. Finding what's comfortable for you. You may need to walk your hands a little bit closer to your legs. Then take your right hand and hold on to your left ankle. So we take our right hand and wrap it through, hold on to your left ankle, and then pull yourself under your armpit. Breathing. Slowly release, take your hand back, and to the other side, left hand, hold on to your right ankle and pull yourself under your armpit. Coming back, step in towards the mat, ankles, knees, and hips in line with each other. Let's take a little break here. Come down to your knees, to all fours, in to cat-cow. First, engage your bandhas, and into cow. We draw our tailbone up, and then lift our heart to the sky. Exhale, big arched cow. Inhale to cow.
Exhale, cat. Okay. Nice flowing movement. Connect your breath to the movement. Last time through, one cycle of breath is inhale, exhale. Into the neutral spine, back into downward facing dog. Step forward, right hand, left hand, into downward facing dog. We come into three-legged dog. Lift the right leg, swing on the balls of feet, and lift the right leg up towards the sky. Bend through the knee, flex your foot, and then turn your knee out. Turning the knee out, stacking your hips on top of each other. Feel the strength in your body. Feel the focus in your mind. That is strength in your mind. Now slowly come out into the other side. Left leg lifts. Bend through the knee. Turn the left knee out. Stack your hips and flex your foot. Again, you are strong. Make your way out and release. Come down to the knees, back into child's pose. You can do child's pose however you like. I always like to try a little something different. This time my arms are going to come by the sides of my body and my forehead is going to rest. When I bring my arms by the side of my body, it really helps to take that tightness or that tension off of the wrists, because when we're holding some of those poses, you may feel a little bit into your wrists, but we just let them go right down. It's really nice. Then slowly release and coming on to the side of our body, bringing your head down to the back here, and then let your head rest, I should say, on your arm. That's where we'll be at first. To clam. Inside of your feet, stay attached. You line up your heel with your bottom. So both heels lining them up with your bottom. Attach the inside of your feet and we inhale, open our leg, and then exhale, top leg opens and then closes. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Continue to breathe these nice flowing movements with our breath. Really great for making the mind-body awareness nice and strong. And release. Let's come into a side plank. Forearm down towards the ground. And here is when your elbow's underneath the shoulder. And instead of sinking down into it, we want to lift up as usual. And our spine is long. You may be here. You may lift your arm away. You may lift your hips off the ground. Slowly come down and release.
Let's come to the other side. Not gonna turn my body, I'll just turn my body so I'm facing the other side though, so that you can see me. Back into clam, your head rests on your arm. And keeping the inside of the feet attached. Inhale, open. Exit, close. Engage your bandhas. Keep drawing your navel into the spine as you open and close. Make our way into side plank. Forearm down. We lift up. And our waist is long. You may be here, here, or lift your hips up and hold. And slowly release, coming back up. Come to the other side, to another side plank. You may do one of the versions that I showed you, or a little bit of a challenge here. Extend your legs so that they are straight. You may be on your forearm and lift your pelvis off the ground like this. You may have the bottom leg bent and lift. This is a nice way to do it too. Another way to do it is that your knee is down. Or, so finding my fingers are going to move to the front of my mat. Or open. And your feet are together. You can have my top leg put in front here too. And hold. Slowly release. To the other side. Now, which version did you do? Lots to choose from there. Okay, finding which one that you want to do for yourself, and you set yourself up. You hold. Back to that intention. We know you're strong. You are strong. Slowly make your way out. Legs into a V. We face the front of our mat. Maybe I should show you the other way though, but you may face the front of your mat. I will show you this way so you can see what I'm going to do. Take your hands in front and lift and then down. Let hands behind, lift and then down, and pull your bottom up, holding and release. Okay, back in to facing the front of our mat to boat. Draw your heart up towards the sky, heels down towards the ground. Take your right leg, left leg up, and hold. Lift your chest up. Hold onto your knee pits at first here to help, and then release your hands away. Look at your big toes, lift your legs up a little bit higher, straighten your legs. Keep breathing. Slowly release and back. I didn't say, but when I was younger, I would love to do this one when you were in the splits, and then you would just, or legs out to the V, and then you would take your hands to the front and then lift. I don't know how I did it, but I did. Now it's a work in progress. One more pose before we lie down on our tummy, so prone. This is a balance pose and strength for sure. Think of the placement though, because balance really does have to do with the placement of our body parts. It is crow pose, Malasana, taking our knees out to the side. Remember Malasana, that garland pose, this is definitely a setup for crow pose. We take our hands down towards the ground here. It's gonna come a little bit back so that you can see me a little bit more. Lifting, you can maybe come onto the balls of the feet like this. You can alternate legless or just hold one leg up. Now, careful with your wrists. You find, oh, my wrists, we've done a lot with, holding with our hands, trying to lift up through the wrists. It's maybe a little bit too much for this pose right now, just so be careful. And then you can come with both feet lifted. And now the inside of your legs are on the backs of your arms. And that's the key. And then hold that way. And try it. And then release. Come to your belly, prone. Let your right cheek rest on your mat, arms by the side. Shavasana on our belly, so nice. Let all those sensations that you're feeling just run through your body. Next pose is locust. Turn your head towards the center, lifting your arms and legs off the ground. Engage your bandhas. Lift your arms up, lift your legs up. Draw that navel in. Engage, engage, engage. Lift, higher. Keep holding, and then release. Let your left cheek rest on the ground. That is a back extension, so we're really strengthening our back. All the muscles that run all along the back, down your back. Next pose is bow pose. Same idea. Engage your bandhas, turn your head towards the center. You can hold on to the right ankle, hold on to the left ankle. Pelvic tilt, we're pressing in towards the mat and then lift up. Hold the navel in, keep lifting higher. Lengthening through your spine, keep lengthening so you're not squishing into your lumbar spine. Lift higher, higher, and then release. Like your right cheek rests on the mat.
Slowly release. Take your right knee up. So take your arms up here towards the top of the mat. Take the right knee up. Roll over towards the left side. So bring your body up. And my left arm is going to come underneath. My right arm is going to come up and over. And I'm going to open up through my body. I love this little twist. It's different than when we take our legs over to the side. Bigger opening in towards our shoulder. Right shoulder. These twists for our spine. Let your breath soften to help let your body soften. Still hearing your breath. Coming out of the twist, just the opposite way that you made your way in. And knee comes down to the other side. Take your left knee up. Now the left legs, take the right arm under, left arm coming up and over, and we open up our body. You can turn your head the opposite way. Your leg. All these nice big openers too. It really helps so that open up through our lungs, our chest. It's opening up through our chest so that it's easier for us to breathe. We can take in deeper breaths, like longer breaths, making it easier for us to breathe. Slowly come out of the twist, just opposite way, and over, back to your back, and then roll over to your back. And set yourself up here with your knees bent, feet down towards the floor, knees bent. And hold. Take the knees into the chest now. And squeeze. Remaining here. Back. So encourage to soften. Inhale to our lower back. Exhale. Let your lower back, pelvis soften into the ground. Bring the legs up straight. We point, flex our feet. And hold. Open up your legs into a V. Hold onto your legs with your hands. Bring your legs back. Bend the knees. Take the right foot down, left foot down to the ground. A flowing bridge movement. So put the feet down. See if you can touch your heels. Palms down towards the ground. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, draw your pelvis up towards the sky. Exhale, draw your pelvis down. Inhale, draw up. Exhale, down. One more time, inhale up. Exhale, down. I like to hold a block between my knees when I'm holding bridge, or the flowing movement too. So if you have a foam block or a pillow too, you can place it between your knees. This will take pressure off of the lower back. So holding on to a block between your knees or a pillow again, and then you set yourself up. Hands down again towards the ground, always looking up towards the sky, and draw your pelvis up and hold bridge. Drawing your knees away from your hips. So think of them moving away. Engage your bandhas. You'll notice your glutes contract. Slowly draw your pelvis down. Remove your block. The same thing that we shall do and hold the bridge, then we lift our right leg up. So lift your pelvis up towards the sky. Take your right leg off, bring your right foot off the ground and lift your right leg straight up and hold. Bend through the knee, take your right foot down to the other side. Take your left foot off the ground, bring your left leg up. Be straight here, hold. Lifting your pelvis up. Slowly take the foot down, the knee, take the foot down, take the pelvis down to the ground, knees in towards the chest and squeeze. Right foot down, left foot down to the ground. We have come into our final pose, Shavasana. Shavasana, you may have a nice warm blanket placing over top of your body, because after moving and working so hard here through our class, your body will start to cool and then you don't want to get a chill. So you may want to place a blanket on your body. You may lie on your back, knees bent or legs straight. You may have legs up the wall. Coming into mindful meditation. Mindful meditation, being present. You may notice sounds around you, not focusing on one. With our eyes closed, our eye sockets feel heavy, fall back. Our lips part, and our facial muscles soften. Let your shoulders relax. Let your body soften. I will call you back when it is time.
Slowly making your way back. Wiggling your toes. Wiggling your fingers. Noticing your breath. If you're lying on your back, making your way up to a comfortable seated position, and roll over to your right side to fetal first. Take a moment and then make your way up. You may sit with your hips higher than the knees. Helps to take pressure off the knees. Comes a little bit higher too. Would help. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. Such a privilege to have you. Really, really value this time together. I'm wishing you all the best. Namaste.